In this video, I'm comparing two trucks, okay? Two of these and two of those. Now, to be fair, I do got to say, this is between Traxxas and Arrma. There are fanboys of each brand. These particular vehicles were pretty much kind of created by Traxxas many years ago, okay? So, like the Rustler and the Slash. It's pretty much, I think Traxxas created the entire short course scene that we have today with the Slash. So, all credit due. Traxxas definitely gets the credit for that. However, we got some new trucks here by Arrma. Now, time changes, technology progresses, and either you move with it or you get left behind. Let's see if Traxxas can still hold up. Let's get to the table. First up, we have the Rustler and the Vorteks. You can see they've got a very similar wheelbase, similar width, and all that. The bodies are somewhat the same. I do believe this one originally had a wing on it, but it's kind of not there. This is, I believe, close to one of the newest trucks. Now, I do got to say, okay, if you look at the tires, I've never really got the stock tires to work on these. The front ribs are actually okay, especially in the sand and stuff, but the rear, never really got those to work well. These right here, from what I'm seeing so far, are working really good. Aside from the wheelbase and the width, they're pretty much completely different trucks. Rear motor, center motor. Let's dig in a little bit deeper. As far as suspension arms go, these are your Traxxas, these are your Arrma. Arrma takes the win easily here. As far as overall chassis durability, this chassis right here is derived from the Gorgon, and that Gorgon has been absolutely incredible for me. These chassis are pretty durable too. They really are. They're both a low center of gravity style chassis. I kind of think, I'm not sure which one is actually the lowest. I mean, you got the battery sitting here in the Traxxas and way down here in the Arrma, so they're kind of close on that. As far as shocks go, they're both plastic body, plastic top shocks right out of the box. So I do believe the Arrmas are a slightly larger bore. I could be wrong on that, but they do look bigger. The steering knuckles on the Traxxas, these are a known weak link. I've busted a bunch of them, and I've seen a lot of them get busted. The Arrma looks so much stronger by a lot. And these are, as I can tell, the same as what's on the Gorgon, and I have never broken them. Speaking of arms, the uppers and lowers on the Vorteks is just leaps and bounds better. I mean, leaps and bounds. Now the Traxxas, you can get adjustable top links or camber links. That you can do for the Traxxas. And I'm not even sure we can get adjustable camber links here on the Vorteks. It would take a redesign of that top arm for sure. As far as the drive axles go, I do believe this is the older axle. I believe Traxxas has updated this to a larger one, and unfortunately I do not have that version here. But I can tell you this much, it's not that strong. This right here, this is where the beef's at. I mean, it's plastic, yes, I get it, but I've never busted a set on the Gorgon. And you got 14mm wheel hexes here, 12 here. I much prefer the 14 wheel hexes. However, it's much easier to get a 12mm hex wheel. As far as transmission goes, Traxxas did update all their transmissions to internal metal gears, which was much needed. However, that still pales in comparison to this. This is the input gear for the Gorgon. Also same as the Vorteks and the Fury. I'm telling you, that is 30mm of incredibility in there. That thing is super tough. So if you want a truck that has no end in upgrades, I mean can upgrade it to as much as your bank account can afford, then you've got the Rustler. This truck has been around for 100 years. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there's no end in modifications for this truck to make it do all kinds of crazy things. Speed records, massive power, a lot can be done with this. There are mods for everything you can possibly think of. If you want a truck that can take all that same power and not need the mods, well, you've got the Vorteks. Simple as that. In my opinion, the Vorteks is just simply a much better overall truck. Now, granted, you can get this in a VXL brushless. I'm pretty sure we're going to get this in a brushless as well, but we never got a Gorgon in brushless. So I honestly don't know about that one, but Stock for stock, both brushed, I would take the Vorteks all day long. And it's short course time. Now, as I understand it, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, all your Slash two-wheel drives are high center of gravity. I believe you can get like the ultimate LCG chassis and put on here to really help out the performance, but the Fury comes with LCG right out of the box. Fury is mid-motor, same transmission as the Fury and Gorgon. It's incredible strong. And you got the same rear transmission as what's on the Rustler. As far as the front suspension goes, again, I don't think we're going to be able to get camber links up here unless somebody really redesigns that, as where you can get that on the Slash pretty easily right here. These tires have been pretty much a Slash tire for many years now, and honestly, I have never seen a surface where they work. I mean, they don't even work on pavement. These right here, man, off-road, dirt, loose stuff, grass, these on the Fury are amazing. As far as the steering knuckles go, same as the Rustler and Vorteks, same thing. The front shocks are a lot taller on the Fury, that's for sure. As far as steering goes, both of them have a servo saver on the servo. I would rather have an actual bell crank servo saver on both of these trucks, to be honest with you, and just have a regular horn at the servo. To me, a bell crank servo saver is a little bit more accurate. As far as rear axles go, the Fury is the same as what the Vorteks is. However, this right here is the updated axle for the Traxxas. So this is a much better design than what I was able to show you on the Rustler. I was able to show you a little bit of the differences, similarities, pros and cons of each model. Now, as far as the Arrma versus Traxxas debate, all that stuff goes, I get it. Fanboys on both sides. In this case, I'm choosing Arrma for both of them. Now, we could talk about electronics, but I mean, let's face it, 90+% of us, we're going to change that stuff out anyway, right? So there's no point in talking about a Titan 21 turn versus the 14 turn that comes in the Arrmas. ESCs, servos, they're decent in both of them. Radios, now the Traxxas TQI radio is actually pretty nice. If you have the Bluetooth module, it's got a lot of features. The DX3 from Spectrum RTR is actually a nice radio with a lot of features. The radios in these trucks right here, all being the XL5 or the beginners entry-level style trucks, the radios are kind of basic on them. But regardless of all that, hopefully I was able to show you guys what you needed to see and do a direct table comparison. And I want to give a huge thanks to Sean Lerman of Jack's RC Recycling and Repair for loaning me the Rustler and the Slash for this video. Guys, check that description, use those links, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, and you all go out and have a great day.
If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see, also for channel memberships. If you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.